right? Trigger, right? Working on the DML operations and all. So obviously we put before trigger, after trigger, we create that particular events, right? But here it's something, a declarative method that we use called Zapier. So Zapier is basically, I would say, it's basically a, you can say, a mediator, an automation. It works like a trigger, right? So here now obviously you need to sign up and log in into Zapier and Salesforce org and Mailchimp. You need to make sure you have all the credentials with you. Now, the first thing that you have is something called trigger. Now you have to work trigger. You, for this first part, obviously, as per the agenda that we have, we need to first work with Salesforce org, then with Mailchimp. So the trigger should be Salesforce org, and the action would be Mailchimp, right? So I'll be moving forward now. If you click on this particular trigger, what will happen? This will open up the trigger part, the change trigger. So on the search, you need to type Salesforce. See, you would have n number of CRMs, or might be everything, right? There might be several companies who still work on the Google Sheets as well, right? So what you can do, you can work on the trigger part as well. So here is this, you can search Salesforce. So once you type Salesforce, it will just look like this. You need to click on Salesforce Premium, right, in order to connect with your org, right? So once you do that, this will come the page in front of you. So I hope is everyone is I mean, it is, it is visible to you, wherein now the Salesforce has been chosen as a trigger. You could see over here the Salesforce as a trigger has been chosen. Now you have to click the right event. What exactly, right? So on the top right hand side, you see Salesforce, then app and event, then Salesforce, and so on, and event, right? There's a drop down. You need to first click on the drop down, and here you will find multiple of options over here. See, it totally goes as per your requirements. Now, as per the agenda, what I've mentioned, that obviously any contacts can comes in place, right? There are, there are several companies who have multiple of integrations on their sales cloud, right? Whatever the lead comes from, you know web to leads or web to contacts from with their website. From many people have, uh, clients have asked something on chatbot on the company's website, entering their first name, last name, email address, phone number, company, and so on, right? This automatic they enter, and if you did any integrations on the sales, automatically that particular lead would automatically go to the contact object. It totally depends, whether you want to integrate with contact, lead, or anything, right? But here I'm talking in terms of contact. Now the thing is that people get leads coming from Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, so on, right? It might come, but for me that is a contact, right? So I need to click on this new contact trigger when a new contact is created, right? So once I click that, see, I have choose new contact. You can choose as per requirement. So I've clicked new contact, and after that you can click on this continue and or account. You can do any one of those. So once you click on that, you need to connect your Salesforce org. Now here, if you could see sign in, you need to sign in, and here it takes a time, and yes, allow Zapier to access your Salesforce account. Now in this drop down, there will be two things asking production or sandbox. Now see, many people, see, you guys, you might be having a developer, developer, or you might be also having a production. You'll be working, doing some testings or for practice and also on. You can do that as well. And many obviously companies, clients, they have been working on productions. So definitely maximum thing are their productions. So I would choose production over here. And after choosing production, you need to obviously allow Zapier to access your Salesforce account. So you have to click on this orange yes, continue to Salesforce, and after this you need to log in your credentials. And once this is done, so yep, it says allow access. You need to you need to click on allow. Have a trust, right? As we do for others as well. So here all the details Zapier is asking to do. So not, and yep, your Salesforce org has been created. Right, your Salesforce app has been integrated with Zapier, right, with the mediator. Now, after doing that, if you click on continue, it is just same thing that if you click on test. So now let's test whether your Salesforce org has been set up correctly or not. So once you click on test, this See, you can see in the right hand side all the green marks are there, green checks, which is then circled, right? So test your trigger whether your Salesforce trigger has been tested, is correctly set up with Zapier or not. So you need to click on test trigger. So if you click on test trigger, now you will see on the right hand side the last three contacts which I have recently added, which is there: contact C, contact B, contact A, right? So you can choose one of those, and yes, you can continue with the selected record. So if you click on those, obviously this particular thing will go to the Mailchimp basically, right? But before doing that, we need to work on the actions. Actions means we need to go on the Mailchimp. Now let's take a look how we can go on Mailchimp. If you click this continue selected records, so obviously it will go to the actions, or you can click the second number, actions, in between, right? So once this is done, or if you click on actions, again on this search box you need to type Mailchimp. Click on this Mailchimp. See guys, I've just rectangled, I've highlighted this particular thing, so you need to click on this only. Don't go in some other links, right? Click on this Mailchimp, and yes, so once you do that, see, Mailchimp is connected over here. Highly, it's showing over here, but we need to again, if you have your credentials, Mailchimp login ID, passwords, obviously you can work over here. Now over here, as you did for Salesforce, now you have to choose an event in Mailchimp, right? What's the event? So for this, you have to click on the drop down. I believe it's visible for you, all of you, right, on the right hand side, right? So if I click on this, so definitely there are a lot many of events you could show. It says add note to subscriber, and there's a note as well. The most important part is note. Adds a new note to an existing subscriber. See guys, subscriber for year, obviously for email marketing, for sales, and for marketing, we say subscriber, right? Because you might getting a n number of mails from properties, from n number of things. It says unsubscribe or subscribe, right? So as for a new contact or something, it says subscribe, a new contact. This is the word of the email marketing, right? For marketing, basically. So you can add subscriber to tag, right? Add and update subscriber, archive subscriber, create campaign. Now the most important part, though we have selected new contact in the Salesforce org, right? So it means whatever the new contact comes in Salesforce org, it will automatically go. So over here in Mailchimp, what we have to do, we have to click on add or update subscriber. So it means if any new contact comes in, it would automatically go to Mailchimp org. And if there is already a contact in the Salesforce org, and if you're looking forward to update or edit that, you can do that. Again, it will be counted, it would go into the Mailchimp org. So here it says add a new subscriber to an audience of your choosing. uh, can be used to update an existing subscriber too. So it can be created a new subscriber, or you can update that as well, right? You need to click this particular event and then to move on. So now on the right hand side, it says add or update subscriber. The event has been added now. Right now, you have to click on this account. Now you have to integrate your Mailchimp credentials. Right? Click on this account, and moving forward, it says connect Mailchimp, sign in. Click on the sign in, log in your credentials, log in, authorize. Right? Enter this and allow. Again, you need to believe it. Make a trust between. Again, Zapier is something. Uh, See, guys, one more important thing is that Zapier doesn't keep your any particular data, right? It doesn't have certain holds on your data. Again, it's a automation. It's a bridge. That's it, which connects your org. That's it. Nothing which keeps your data, right? So click on this allow, and your Mailchimp org has been set up. Mailchimp has been done now, and once you click on action means now you have to sync your Mailchimp labels. Means like your first name, last name, what you want to show in your Mailchimp, or what you want to show the person's first name, last name, country, which mailing country, email address, phone number, right? A company's name, that's it. These are like headers, right? Labels, right? fields basically. So you want to show this. Now there's a particular short gif, I would say, and I'll help you to show it. Just follow that. I'll show you again, right? Just watch it carefully. So here is my org. On the right hand side, if you can see audience, this is my audience which I've created the Zap account, a workflow account, subscriber email. I mentioned my email, everything. Update existing means yes. If I update any contact, it would also show in the Mailchimp org, right? First name, you need to tag. You need to tag the first name, right? If you click, because obviously your Salesforce account has been integrated over here with Zapier. So whatever you write in the for and mailing country, whatever the label or field that you choose, it will automatically show over here, right? Again, I'm showing it. Subscriber email. What do you want to show? Email, name, phone, title. These are important. You can choose any one of those or all, right? Update existing. I clicked on yes, right? It would, once a contact has been updated, it will again go to Mailchimp org. Just leave it blank and you can come to first name, choose a first name, the tags, labels, street address, mailing address, street, city. You can fill it anywhere or you can leave it blank. Anything goes to you. The phone number, you can choose it, right? And you can click on continue. Just watch it again. Subscriber email required. These are required things. Important mandate. Update the existing, again the contact which gets updated on Salesforce org, automatically it will get synced with the Mailchimp org. First name, you need to create select the label first name. For last name, street address, mailing street address, city, mailing state, and so on, country, and the phone number. And if you click on continue, and here it is on the right hand side, see the event has been chosen, the event below, the Mailchimp one, add or update subscriber in Mailchimp. These is the event, right? On the right hand side, if you could just check, see all the information has been mentioned over here. Subscriber email, the email would go name, phone number, title. This would go, this will show in the Mailchimp org. This will show in the Mailchimp org as like you can say fields, right? Headers, fields, right? Update existing means obviously any contact which gets updated. Now suppose this email is there, like a gray at trailblazercommunity.com, right? So if there is any a instead of a, it would say gray, that's it. So again the email changes, or it's the person name is Alexa, it says Alex Gray. So I mean these are the changes, right? So it will get saved over here. And here is a save this contact in the Salesforce contact object. Now what I'm doing is that now I'm just showing you, which I've done earlier as well. I've gone through the contact object. In the contact object, I've just filled this percentage, like Mr. Hire me. I'm an example, right? First name Hire, then last name me, phone number, mobile number, and so on. Title over this, and email address hire.me@outla.com. Right? Enter the first name, last name, phone, email, and save the contact. That's it. Once that is done, so if you can check, has been added here, the contact has been saved, the contact has been saved. So now if the contact has been saved, so what do you think? It probably it should show in the Mailchimp, right? So now this is the Mailchimp org. So on the top you can see login, obviously your Mailchimp account, right? On the left hand side you can see create, then campaigns, all campaigns, automations, audience. In audience you have audience dashboard, all contacts. If you click on audience dashboard, it will show all the audience, which other audience is there. Probably it will show the mix of the campaigns, which audience uh, are more interested, right? All contacts, all of the contacts, mixture of everything, right? So obviously, say if I click on all contacts, go to the audience or click on all contacts, it's one of the same, right? On the bottom, email address, first name, last name, address, phone number. See, all these tags are there, all these tags. And these are on the right hand side. You can see on the green color, subscriber is a new subscriber. So hire.me@otla.com is a new subscriber with this email, right? And this contact got saved, got synced when we added this contact in the Salesforce contact object, right? So guys, this is very much, I hope this is very much clear. You can do this particularly. right? However, apart from Mailchimp, I probably, you can use Apollo.io, but I probably think that, Apollo.io is, you can use with your company's email address, right? Official email address. But in this Mailchimp, obviously, you can use your personal or something, or companies, whatever, and you can take a subscription, right? However, yep, this would help you over here. So yep, I'm done with this. Yes, guys. Any questions? Yep.
There is no questions, Nimit bro. Thank you for
So,
the informative session. And thank you
so,
for giving time.
so was it I was too fast to explain that, or was it like, good? It was clear and understanding. I guys, I need your comments over here. Probably, this would help a lot, right? Uh, this would help a lot to me and to us, everyone. So I would need your comments or any questions that would turn around to you, like, yeah. Any questions, or you can feel free to mark your questions on the chat box. So probably I would help you very easily, to explain you. And one thing important, guys, like, sorry, I just turned on my camera, right? Okay, here is information from Kanchanamala. Is there how to integrate Mailchimp? Is there direct process, or we need to code? No, you're not need to code. This is the best process which I've explained you. And you can use Zapier, you can use, automate.io, right? Or, I mean, obviously, you can use Zapier. Probably if you have gone through, obviously, sorry for the inconvenience which happened, right? Because I'm using MacBook, and I know the what permission there was there, but I've enabled that permission. That's why I've showed you from till the end. But the thing is that Zapier helps you to integrate without code, zero code, right? Which I have nothing showed you any coding part. And for that, i I have shared you guys a link, a YouTube link, a same description, a same video which I have there on my LinkedIn, right? You can have me on LinkedIn over here, right? I've also, did that particular thing. I've updated on LinkedIn as well, so you can search me around on that particular concept as well. So code is not required, seriously. It works without code. Probably if you go through, if you carefully go through on that particular, on that particular YouTube, so probably you won't face any challenges, because over there I mentioned step by step, so you can keep on following a number of things. It's not only about Mailchimp, it's about other things as well. You can do a lot of, integrations, a lot of, like, probably like, any one CRM to other CRM, like Zoho to Salesforce, or Salesforce, either vice versa. I mean, if you save any contact in Zoho, automatically comes in Salesforce, or Salesforce to Zoho, vice versa. You can choose one of those, right? So, yep, guys, I have, I mean, probably, yep, this is one of those which I have done it. Any more, guys, apart from Kanchanawala? I hope, I don't think so. It might be very boring, right, John?
Good, bro.
Because I
Session
need,
is very informative. Thank you.
probably, guys, you can just